Hi, I'm Anna at the Sewing Studio.
And I'm Jane from Janome.
Today we have the Janome 725S with us, and we're going to talk through what you can expect to receive when you purchase this machine and some of its features and functions. So Jane, what can customers expect to receive in the box with this one?
So when we get the machine home, when we unpack it, we've also got the foot control and the power cord there. We've got some spare needles, some Janome bobbins. We've got the spool caps, screwdrivers. We've also got the little, I suppose it's a quilt. I always call it a quilt guide bar, but it's for doing really good seams.
Yep.
So you get it perfectly spaced, so we can look at that. The essential seam ripper, cleaning brush. We've also got the spare spool pin and the little felt that goes with it, and a selection of feet. So we've got the satin. Sorry, we've got the continuous button foot. So if you want to do a longer buttonhole, then we'll fit in. Actually, you do have the. There we go. That will be in there when you get your machine. So don't think they forgot to pop it in. It's quite often the case with these. So you've got your standard one-step buttonhole foot, and obviously this one, if you've got larger buttons, which a lot of us use these days, it's all in the manual how you do it. We've got the over edge foot, the zip foot, and the little blind hem foot as well.
Okay, so nice little feet in there.
And a really good clear manual. And again,
essential.
Take time to have a little look in the manual when you get your machine. It will tell you everything that should be in there, how to use it, how to thread the machine, how to wind a bobbin, everything like that. All the information's in there. So you've also got on here, we do have top foot pressure, so we can alter that. It's a really nice feature. So if you're sewing very fine fabrics or maybe fur fabric and things like that, you can alter that to suit your fabric style. It just means what's pressing down on the machine is taken off usually, a little bit easier. And again, very easy to thread, almost thread by numbers. Because we've got the horizontal spool pin, we just pop and spool caps on the end, the thread.
And so small one for small reel, large one for large reel.
If you've got a larger reel there as well. Again, bobbin winding, it's just straight across.
Yep.
It's a little tip here, and I've had this I used to teach. If you knock that over by accident, the machine won't sew.
No.
And I've had that on more than one occasion where somebody's thought they've broken their machine and they've literally been transporting it and caught it, which brings me nicely onto the lovely hard case that we have with this machine.
That
one. So that's really, really handy. Again, you've got the carry handle here.
Which comes up through the top.
And it just sits down. So it's just really nice to transport it and take it around with you. We have a free arm, so the accessory box will come off. And again, you drop the feed on the back here. There's a little button that will slide across and it just clicks down. Just be mindful if you've dropped the feed to pop it back up again, and the feed will come back into play as soon as you start sewing. You'll hear it click back in again. It won't automatically do that. And the free arm is great on these machines for if you're doing like trousers or sleeves or round tops of bags, anything like that. It gives you the freedom to take it around the machine quite easily. Again, we have the little accessory box. I'm going to pop that back in here so we don't lose it. And it's just a really good, solid machine, this. So we have got with this, we'll do 830 stitches a minute. Its weight is 6.7 kilos, so it's substantial, but it's portable enough for you. And again, we've got the top loading bobbin, so it's a category B machine. Which you need to remember when you're buying your extra feet and accessories for it, because you can, as with all the Janomes, you can get 1/4-inch feet, walking feet, cording feet, all sorts of different feet and accessories to go with the machine.
And what's the benefit of the top loading as opposed to a standard sort of bottom loading?
It's a horizontal rotary hook. There are several different schools of thought. I just find it very easy to see when you're running out of thread is the main thing for me.
That's true.
You know, we've all done it. You're sewing away and you get to the end and you're thinking, oh, the thread ran out 6 inches after I started. And it's usually on a curtain or something like that. So it's really, really handy. You've also got 25 stitches as well as your one-step buttonhole.
Okay, and that's these are them along here.
They are. And again, we've got your stitch selector, stitch length, and we've got the stretch stitch down the bottom onto here. So again, it's all quite self-explanatory on the top. So you've got the darker, when it goes into the dark colour here, this correlates to the top.
Okay, so those are ideal for, sort of jersey
for your dressmaking
fabric.
jersey. And again, pop some decorative threads in and use them because you can get some really nice finishes. And again, you've got the stitch width on the top. So it's just a really nice, good, solid, all-round machine.
Okay, so there's one spool pin there. If I wanted to do any twin needle work.
So we've got the spare spool pin.
Right.
So we look at here, and there's a little, you can pop on the top.
Okay.
It just sits in there. Pop the little felt on, just to hold it, and that's it.
Right.
Some threads, sometimes you need to put the thread upright as well. I find with metallics, sometimes it's easier to run it off that way. But again, if you're doing that, make sure that you match the needle to the thread that you use. So if you're using metallic, make sure you've got a metallic needle in there or a top stitch needle. And
Yeah,
it's
it's
just
notoriously tricky, the old metallic, isn't
certainly
it?
is, yeah. It has its moments. They work wonderfully and then they don't for no apparent reason. But it is just a really nice, solid machine. You've got a 5mm stitch width on it, and stitch length will go up to 4mm.
Okay, and the type of person who might find this machine useful?
This is for everything, you know, dressmaking, crafting, absolutely everything you can do on here. And because you can buy the walking feet, 1/4-inch feet, it's brilliant for quilting as well. So you can, there are lots of add-ons to it. It's a really good, solid machine. It's been with us for quite some time and it's very popular. It sells really well.
Yeah. So the machine comes with a 2-year warranty, and that's with us at the sewing studio. In the box you'll find a warranty card which explains what's covered in that warranty, and you also have the options here to extend that with Janome should you wish to. Here at the Sewing Studio we have one of the largest ranges of sewing machines available online. We have extremely competitive prices, so it's unlikely you'll find it cheaper elsewhere, but if you do let us know. We also send all the machines with a courier, and that's on a free tracked service, so you know exactly when your machine's going to arrive to make sure you're in. We pride ourselves on good, honest customer service and have a great relationship with Janome, so we can offer you a full lifetime support with your machine and any future purchases that you might make with us. Thank you for talking us through the machine today, Jane.
You're very welcome.
And don't forget, if you're watching on our YouTube channel, subscribe, and we'll see you again soon.